Good morning, all of you. Last day, we discussed about how to find today's and tomorrow's date. Calendar topic we are discussing, right? Now, see. Once again, 5 minutes revision. How many odd days are there for 100 years? How many odd days are there for 100 years? A small revision for 5 minutes. How many odd days are there for 100 years? Yes, my students, right? For 100 years, how many odd days? Yes. A small revision, 5 minutes revision, right? Yes. How many odd days are there for 100 years? Yes, my students, right? We can discuss after 5 minutes what we are discussing the concept. We can go. A small revision for how many odd days are there for 100 years. Yes, my students, right? Yes. Tina. Yes, my students, right? How many odd days are there for 100 years? We learned for 100 years, 5 odd days are there. 100 years contains 5 odd days. 100 years contains 5 odd days. Yes, my students, right? Already we learned this one, right? So, how many odd days are there for 200 years? This one also we learned. How many odd days are there for 200 years? Yes, my students, a small revision for 5 minutes. How many odd days are there for 200 years? 200 years. How many odd days are there for 200 years? We know that 100 years having 5 odd days. How many odd days are there for 200 years? Yes, we learned for 100 years. We learned for 200 years. We learned for 300 years. We learned for 400 years. Yes. So, every 100 years contains how many odd days? 5 odd days. Every 100 years contains 5 odd days. 200 years contains, we learned 3 odd days. 200 years contains 3 odd days. A small revision for the last concept. 300 years contains 1 odd day. 300 years contains 1 odd day. Yes. 400 years contains 0 odd days. What we learned last concept? Yes, about this one. 500 means again that is equal to 100, 600 means 200, 700 means 300, 800 means again 400. Yes, my students, right? So, these are the years or days. We know about leap year and general year. General year means 365 days. It means 52 weeks plus 1 odd day. Leap year means 52 weeks plus 2 odd days. This is about years and this is about years in centuries. Yes, century year 100, 2 centuries, 3 centuries, 4 centuries. So, century years contains these odd days and year is contain 1 odd day, leap year contains 2 odd days. Yes, my students, right? I think all of you got it. One more point, very important point. What is that? 400 years, 800 years, 1200 years, 1600 and 2000. All these are leap years in centuries will have 0 odd days. Leap years in centuries. So, all these will have 0 odd days. Yes, my students, right? I think all of you, we learnt everything, this concept in the previous classes. Yes, my students, right? Year contains 52 weeks plus 1 odd day. Leap year contains 52 weeks plus 2 odd days. So, if you take leap year means 2 odd days, you need to keep in your mind. If you take general year, 1 odd day you need to take in your mind. If we take 400 years, 800 years, 1200, 16, 2000, all these are leap years in centuries, will have 0 odd days. Now, 100 years contains 5 odd days, 200 years contains 3 odd days, 300 years contains 1 odd day, and 400 years contains 0 odd days. Yes, my students, right? Now we can go to our concept, right? Once again, I revised this concept, right? One more example we can do, right? What was the day falls on? What was the day falls on? What was the day falls on? April 20, 20th April 2003. Yes, my students, right? April 20, 2003, what was the day falls on? Yes, my students, right? Very good. What was the day falls on? April 20, 2003. After this, we can go for 19th centuries. Yes, 1990, 1980, like that we can do some more examples on those years. First, once again, you can revise. April 20, 2003, what was the day falls on? Yes, my students, right? So, I will wait for your reply. Yes, take your own time. Own time is not more than 1 minute. Take 1 minute time and try to do. We can discuss now, right? Yes. Yes, my students, April 20, 2003. April 20, 2003. What was the day falls on? Yes, my students, right. Very good. Yes. Yes, my students, right. What was the day falls on? 20th April 2003. Yes, once again we are revising last Saturday's class. Yes, yes, my students, right, very good, very good. Somebody written Wednesday, somebody written Wednesday, yes, yes, my students, right, very good, very good, yes. What was the day falls on? 20th April 2003, 20th April 2003, yes. So, what is our concept? First you need to take the year, what is given the year. So, we know that 400 years having 0 odd days, 800 years having 0 odd days, 1200 having 0 odd days, 1600 0 odd days, 2000 is having 0 odd days. All these will have 0 odd days because these are the leap years in centuries, leap years in centuries. Take the 2003, what is the nearest leap century? You need to find 2000. So, no need to write 2000. Still 3 years are there. So, no need to write 2000, not required at all because up to 2000 years we are having 0 odd days. Yes, now still how many years are there? 3 years are there. Third year date we are finding, it means 2 years are completed. 2 years are completed. Third year date means April 20 means we need to find 2003 year, third year, 2003 year, we are finding January to April 20. We cannot fly directly to April. First you need to complete January month, next you need to complete February month, next you need to complete March month, after that April 15th will come. Yes, now in these 2 years, no leap years will be there because you need to divide with 4 means 2 cannot be divided. So, directly you can take 2 normal years. Normal years will have 1 odd day. So, 2 into 1, 2 days plus January we know that 31 days month means 3 odd days. January 31 days means 3 odd days. February, this is a odd number means cannot be leap year. So, February 0 days. March 31 days means 3 odd days. April 20th. April 20 you are finding means this is 3 plus 3 plus 20, that is 26 plus 26, totally 28 days. It means 4 weeks exactly, 4 weeks exactly plus no odd days, 0 odd days. So, what is the 0 day means? Sunday. Yes, Sunday. Now, see. One more example I will give, right? One more example, right? Now see. I think all of you got it. Sunday, this is January month 3 odd days, February month 0 odd days, March 3 and April 20. So, totally 26 days plus 2 days means 28 days. 4 weeks exactly, no odd days means 0 days. 0 means Sunday. So first day is Monday, second day Tuesday, third day Wednesday, fourth day Thursday, fifth day Friday, sixth day Saturday, seventh day Sunday or 0 day. Yes, my students, right? Now one more example I'll give, right. One more example. What was the day falls on? What was the day falls on? What was the day falls on? 15th March. 15th March 1911. 15th March 1911. What day it was? We are going to our past. Yes, my students, right? Right. 1911, 15th March. 1911, 15th March. What was the day falls on? We know that 400 years having 0 odd days, 800 years 0 odd days, 1200 0, 1600 0, 2000 0. These all having 0 odd days because leap years in centuries. Leap years in centuries. We know that general year means, year means 52 weeks plus 1 odd day. We know that leap year means 52 weeks plus 2 odd days. Yes, these are the very important things to do the sum, right? Now see how to find 15 March 1911. If we take 1911, first you need to see the year here. So what is the nearest leap century means? Up to 1900, 2000 will not come. So what is the nearest leap century means? 1600. 1600. Now see, this 1900 can be written as 1600 plus 300, totally 1900. So why? Because I am writing 16 plus 3 means 1600 is having 0 odd days, no need to write again. 300, we know that 100 years contains 5 odd days, 200 years contains 3 odd days, 300 years contains 1 odd day, 400 years contains 0 odd days. We know this before we learnt. That's why 1900 can be written as 1600 plus 300, 1900. Now, still 11 years are there, 11th year date we are finding. 11th year date we are finding means you need to take 10 plus 11th year. 1900 11th year we are finding. Yes. So March means January, February, March. March 15th we are finding here. Yes, my students, right? Now see, 300 years contains, we know as 1 odd day. 1 odd day. Now in this 10 years, how many leap years, how many non-leap years? Divide by 4. This 10 years, divide by 4. So 10 years divided by 4 means in 10, 4 will go 2 times. So 2 years and 8 years here. 2 plus 8, 10. 2 leap years, 8 normal years. In 10, 4 will go only 2 times. 4 will go only 2 times. So 4 will go 2 times means 2 leap years, remaining are non-leap years. Every leap year will have 2 odd days, 2 2s are 4. Every normal year will have 1 odd day, 8 1s are 8. Now see, January is having 3 days. February, this is not a leap year because odd number. So February 0 days, March 15th, 18. So how much you are getting, you see. 18 plus 8, 26 plus 4, 30 plus 1, 31 days. 31 days means we can get 4 weeks exactly. 4 weeks exactly means 4 7s 28 plus 3 odd days. So what is the third day in the week? Third day in the week is Wednesday. So you will get 1911, 15th March is Wednesday. You can check after the class. You can check your calendars or your mobile. 1911, 15th March, you will get Wednesday. I think all of you got it, or shall I explain once again? Once you see how to find when previous date is given means, or past date is given means, how to find the dates once you see. So before doing the question, you need to keep in your mind, for every leap year we have 2 odd days, for every normal year we will have 1 odd day. And these are the leap years in centuries, we will have 0 odd days. And these are the century years, 100 years contains 5 odd days, 200 years contains 3 odd days, 300 years contains 1 odd day, 400 means leap century, we will have 0 odd days. This is the total concept in calendar. If you know these 3 parts, every sum will come, right? Now see, 1911, nearest leap century if you take, somebody asking 1800 can we take? 1800 is not a leap century. Century should be divisible by 400, then it is a leap century. So it cannot be divisible by 400, it's not a leap century. Somebody asked that, can we take 1800? We cannot take 1800. Nearest leap century is 1600. And 1900 given means we can write 1600 plus 300, that is 1900. Why we are writing 16 plus 3 means we know 16 as 0 and we know 300 as 1 odd day. So totally this is solved. Totally we can write this is as 1. 1600 contains 0 odd days, no need to write. 300 contains 1 odd day. Totally 16 plus 3, 1900. Already we solved. Still, so in the place of this total part we can write 1 odd day plus. Now 1911, 11 years are there. 11th year date we are finding means you need to take 10 years plus 1911 March means January to 11th year. So January to March 15th. Yes, my students, right? Now this is the part you need to be very careful. This 10, in this 10 how many 4s are there? In the 10 how many 4s are there? 2 4s are there. It means 2 leap years, remaining 8 normal years. So every leap year contains 2 odd days, 2 2s are 4. Every normal year contains 1 odd day, 8 1s are 8. Now in this January are always having 31 days, 3 odd days. February is having 28 days, 0. March 15th. So this is 18. So 18 plus 18, 26 plus 4, 30 plus 1, 31 days totally. So 31 days we can write as exactly 4 weeks plus 3 odd days. So what is the third day in the week? Yes, my students, third day in the week is Wednesday. Yes, many of you written Wednesday and some of you written Sunday. Yes, my students, careful. Yes, my students, one more example. What was the day falls on? What was the day falls on? What was the day falls on? August 15th, 1947. We got the independence on the day, I think. August 15th, 1947. Yes, we got the Independence Day. So we got independence, I think, on Friday, as my knowledge. We got Independence Day on Friday. If you prove that, you need to get Friday. Yes, my students, right? August 15th, 1947. What was the day falls on? August 15th, 1946. Just try. As per my knowledge, we got Independence Day on Friday. If you get Friday, that is correct only, right? Keep that in your mind. Every 100 years contains 5 odd days, 200 years contains 3 odd days, 300 years contains 1 odd day, 400 years 0 odd days. And these are the leap centuries, year and leap year. Yes, my students, take your own time and try to do. We can discuss now. I think we will get Friday. As per my knowledge, August 15 means the Independence Day we got on Friday. So we can discuss now, right? So 1900 is given, 1900. So what is the nearest leap century? You can take 1600 because 2000, 1900 you will get 2000. So up to 1900 the nearest leap century is 1600. So we can take 1600 because no use of taking 1600 because we know at 0 days. And we know 300 years contains 1 odd day, 16 plus 3. So this is totally 1900. This 1900 we written like this. According to our easy way, this is 16, no need to write because 1600 is having 0 odd days. 300 years having 1 odd day. Yes, my students. So in the place of this, we can write 1 odd day. Now, Still how many years are there? You see 47 years are there. 47th year we are finding. 47th year date we are finding means you need to write 46 year. 46 plus 47th year. January to August. January to August 15th. This is the date we are finding. You need to be very careful where at this place you need to be very careful. In 46, how many 4s are there? So 46 will be divided by 4. How many 4s you will get? 4 11s 44. So 11 4s are there. So 6 minus 1 5, 4 minus 1 3. Remaining 35 normal years. You need to be very careful at this place only. At this, because everything is fixed here. This only you need to divide by 4. 46 by 4 means 11 4s, 44, 11 years plus 35. For every leap year, we have 2 odd days, 11 2s 22. For every normal year, we have 1 day, 35 plus January is having 3 days because always 31 days. February is 0 days because 47th odd day, odd year cannot be leap year. March 3 days, April 2 days, May 3 days, June 3 days, 2 days, July 3 days, August 15th. How many are there you see? 3 plus 3, 6, 8, 11, 13, 16, 21, 31. Count how much you are getting. 30 plus 30 is 60, 66, 68, 88, 89 days. 89 days means how many weeks exactly you see? 7 will go, 7 1s and 7 2s 14. So 12 weeks exactly plus 5 odd days. So what is the 5th day in the week? That is Friday. Yes, my students, right? Very good. This is the process you need to find out. Yes, my student, January to August, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August 15th. So 31 days you need to write here, add all this, you will get odd days and divide by 7, convert into weeks and remaining days. 5 odd days means that is Friday. Yes, my students, right? One more example I will give, one more example, right? One more example you see. Yes. What was the day falls on? May 21st, 1991. May 21st, 1991. Yes, my students, right? May 21st, 1991. Somebody is asking, say first day is Monday, 0 day is Sunday, 0 or 7th day is Sunday. 0 or 7th day is Sunday, first day is Monday, second day is Tuesday, third day is Wednesday, fourth day is Thursday, fifth day is Friday, sixth day is Saturday. Yes, my students, somebody is asking how you got fifth day Wednesday. Fifth day is Friday, gentlemen. Sunday means it is a holy day and holiday, that is 7th day or 0 day. Yes, my students, right? The calendar will be prepared by 111. Nobody knows first year, first day, first year, first day, first month we are taking as Monday. By that the calendar is preparing. Yes, my students, first day is Monday. Somebody is asking that, right? Yes, what was the day? May 21st, 1991. May 21st, 1991. Yes, my students, right? Yes. Yes, many of you writing, yes. Many of writing Tuesday, yes. So that is the day which is Rajiv Gandhi, the former Prime Minister, assassinated in Tamil Nadu. That date, May 21st, 1991. As per my knowledge, that happens on Tuesday. 1991, 21st May. Now see, 1991, 1900 can be written as 1600 plus 300. So this is totally 1900. We know no odd days. So 300 years contains one odd day. Plus now we are finding still 91 days, 91 years. So 90 years completed and 91st year we are finding here. So January to May 21st. January to May 21st. Yes. You need to be very careful at this place only. At this junction only you need to be very careful. 90, how many 4s are there? 90 means how many 4s are there? So divide by 90. Divide 90 by 4. So 4 how many times will go? 4 2s are 8. Still 1 is there. 4 2s are 8. 4 22 is 88. So 22 leap years and remaining are non-leap years. 8, 2 plus 8 and here 68. Yes, my students, right? If you add these two, you need to get 90. 2, 68 plus 22. 68 plus 22, 90. Yes. 22 leap years means every leap year will have 2 odd days. 22 2s 44. 68 normal years. Every normal year will have 1 odd day. 68 plus January is 3 odd days. February is 0 odd days. March is 3 odd days. April is 2 odd days. May 21st. So 3 plus 3 6 plus 2 8 plus 21 29 days. Count how many days? 60 plus 40 100 108 112 113 113. So 113 plus 9 113 plus 9 122 plus 20 142 days. 142 days means how many weeks plus how many odd days? Divide with 7. 7 20s 140. 20 weeks exactly plus 2 odd days. So what is the second day means? That is Tuesday. So Rajiv Gandhi is assassinated on Tuesday only. May 21st, 1991 in Perambur, Tamil Nadu state it happens. So it happens on Tuesday. Such type of dates they will be given in exams, right? Yes, my students, I think all of you got Tuesday only. Now see one more example. What was the day you will get? So 1983, June 26th. 26th June 1983. Yes, my students. 26th June 1983. What was the day falls on? 26th June 1983. Let me know the answer and you will get 100% exact answer. So follow the process only, right? So process is leap year, century plus year plus months. Very easy one. It takes only less than 30 seconds to get the answer, right? Yes, my students, what is the day? 26th June 1983. This is also a special day in Indian history. Yes, 1983, 26th June. Yes, it's Sunday, 100% correct. We got the first World Cup under the captaincy of Kapil Dev. Yes, first Cricket World Cup. Cricket World Cup in 1983 on 26th June. Generally, final matches will be happened on Sundays only. If it is Arab countries, it happens on Friday. Remaining all countries are Christian countries. So Sunday matches will be there on Sunday only. Friday. Okay. India also will keep the final match on Sunday because many people will have holiday on that day and the rating will be more. That's why they will keep on Sundays. We can try once, right? 1600 plus 300, very easy one, that is 1900. No need to write 1600. 300 years contains 1 odd day. Plus, now you need to be very careful here. So 83, so 82 years are completed. 83rd year is going on January to June. January to June 26. So this you need to be divided by 4. How many 4s are there? You see 420 is 80. So 20 leap years and the remaining 62 non-leap years. Yes, my students, right? So 20 leap years will have 2 odd days. 22 is 40 and 62 162. Now January 3 days. February 0 days, March 3 days, April 2 days, May 3 days, June 26 days. How much you see? 3 plus 3 6 plus 2 8 plus 3 11 plus 20 37. So totally 37 days. Now see 60 plus 40 100 102 103 103 plus 7 110 plus 30 140 days. So 140 days means exactly how many weeks? 20 weeks exactly plus 0 odd days. So 0 day means Sunday. Yes, my students, all of you got the same answer. We got the first World Cup under the captaincy of cricket Kapil Dev. We got Sunday. One more example. What was the day falls on? What was the day falls on? 5th April. 5th April 1827. Yes, now find out. 1827. 5th April 1827. Yes, my students, 5th April 1827. 5th April 1827. What was the day? Yes. Now 1800 is given. The nearest sleep surgery is 1600 only. 1600 plus we can write 1800 means 200. 16 plus 2 is 1800. No need to take 1600 here. 200 years contains, we know 200 years contains 3 odd days. So the total of 1800 we can write 3. Yes, that only they will say as logic. 1800 means we can take as 3, 1900 means we can take as 1. That logics only they will say, but original process is original. You need to learn original process. 1800 plus 200, this is 3 odd days plus how many years are there? You see 27th year we are finding means 26 you need to find out, and 27th year January to 5th April, April 5th. Yes, now you need to be very carefully at 26. 26, how many 4s are there? How many 4s are there? Yes, my students, right? How many 4s are there? 26 divided by 4. 4 will go 6 times. 6 4s are 24. 6 leap years, remaining 20 non-leap years. Every leap year will have 2 odd days. So 6 into 2, 12. Normal year will have 1 odd day. 20 into 1, 20 plus January 3 days, February 0 days, March 3 days, April 5 days because 5th. So this is 11. So 20 plus 11, 31 plus 12, 43. Yes, 43 plus 6, 49. 20 plus 11, 31, 33, 43, 46, 46. So 46 means how many weeks? 6 weeks exactly. 6 7s 42 plus 4 odd days. What is the 4th day? That is Thursday. Yes, my students, right? Very good. Very good. So Thursday is the answer. Now see one more example. So what was the day falls on? What was the day falls on? What was the day falls on? Yes, June 2nd, 2nd June, 1715. 2nd June 1715. 2nd June 1715. 2nd June 1915. 1715. Yes, my students, right? 2nd June 1715. What was the day falls on? Yes, now see 1950, 1715, 1715, 1715. We can write this one as 1600 plus 100. So totally you will get 1700. No need to write 1600. 100 years contains, we know as 5 odd days. So this is 5. Now you need to be very careful at this place. 15 years. 15th year we are finding out means 14 years are completed. And 15th year we are finding, so January to June 2. So how many 4s are there in this 14? You need to be very careful at this place only. 14 by 4. 14 will go in 4. Means 14 by divided by 4, 3 times will go, 3 4s 12. So 14 minus 3, 11. So double this number because leap years, write as it easily. And January is having 3 odd days, February 0, March 3, April 2, May 3, June 2 days. 3 plus 3, 6 plus 2, 8 plus 3, 11 plus 3, 13. Yes, my students, right? 13. So 5 plus 6, 11 plus 11, 22 plus 13, 25, 35. 35 means 5 weeks exactly plus 0 odd days. So 0 day is Sunday. 0 day is Sunday. Yes, my students, right? I think all of you got how to find the dates today, tomorrow's, and we can go back also, right? You can find your date of birth, which day you was born. That also you can find your date of birth. Sometimes if you born on, okay, any means a day which is not happy to you, your parents will change also, right? So, but this process will give accurately the correct date, the correct day. Yes, my students, right? So, what you need to keep in your mind? You need to keep in your mind, month is having 30 days, we will have 3 odd days. Month is having 29 days, we will have 2 odd days, 1 odd day. Month is having 28 days, we will have 0 odd days. Month is having 31 days, we will have 3 odd days. Yes, my friends, right? Once again, you need to keep in your mind, month is having 28, 29, 30, 31. So, we will have 0 odd days, we will have 1 odd day, we will have 2 odd days, we will have 3 odd days. This is about month. You need to keep another thing in your mind, year. Year means 365 days. This is normal year, 52 weeks plus 1 odd day. So, leap year will have 366 days. So, this will have 52 weeks plus 2 odd days. This is about year. Yes. And about centuries, 100 years contains 5 odd days, 200 years contains 3 odd days, 300 years contains 1 odd day, 400 years contains 0 odd. This is about centuries. This is about centuries. And you need to be very careful. 400, 800, 1200, 1600, 2000. All these are leap years in centuries. Will have 0 odd days. Totally, this is the concept of calendar. If you keep these 4 things in your mind, okay, you can get every question in the calendar concept. One more concept is, if you divide by year by 4, if you get remainder 0, the year will be repeated after 28 or 40. If you get remainder 1, the year will be same year, same calendar, no change will be there. The year will be repeated after 6 years. If you get remainder 2, the year will be repeated after 11 years. If you get remainder 3, the year will be repeated after 11 years. Yes, my students, right? Same year will be repeated, same calendar, same dates, no change at all. So, that happens when you divide by year by 4, remainder 0 after 28 years or 40 years. One thing, suppose if you born on February 29th, Monday you got. Again your birthday after 4 years you will get. So, maybe Tuesday. After 4 years, maybe Wednesday. So, for every 4 years, 1 day you are getting. How many days are there for a week? 7 days. 7 fours 28. Easily you will get. Sometimes it happens at 40 years. Yes, my students, I think all of you very clear about the calendar concept. We can find today's date, tomorrow's date, future date, or past date, or present date. Yes, my students, right? Yes, now see. I'll see if time is there. One more example I'll give. If not, we can go for tomorrow's class. Yes? Yes, my students, right? Yes, thank you all of you. Tomorrow we can meet once again. Thank you all of you, right?